Throw one a lifeline to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom, our expression for today is to throw a lifeline. Throw someone a lifeline. My question for you right off the bat is, have you ever been thrown a lifeline, given a lifeline, and have you ever given someone else a lifeline? I guess I'm proud to say that I'm not so proud that I had to have a lifeline thrown to me, but I'm proud to say that, yeah, I guess I am, because otherwise I wouldn't be here today. But I'm also proud to say that I throw out lifelines all the time, as much as I possibly can, because I know people have helped me, and I'm here to help as many people as I possibly can while I'm on the planet. All I want to do is make the world a better place. And that involves helping other people along the way. So this idiom, this expression, has been around since the 1700s. It, of course, comes from sailing in vessels in bad weather. People would tie themselves or tether themselves to ropes and lines so that they wouldn't get blown or thrown overboard by waves when the weather was bad. That morphed into and became and used figuratively not until 1860. So it was around for over 160 years before somebody said throwing a lifeline could mean more than actually physically tying yourself to the ship so you wouldn't get blown overboard. And then in 1890, it started to be, there was in palmistry of the lifeline, and we looked at our lifeline. And I always wondered for the longest time why my lifeline was split until 2010. I had a sudden cardiac arrest, and I realized that my lifeline was split because I was going to take a little hike and take a break from life and reality, but luckily for me, it continued and I came back. So, question, have you ever been thrown a lifeline? I've definitely been thrown a lifeline. That's a good example. My sudden cardiac arrest. Luckily for me, I went down in one of my businesses where the bartender, yes, it was a bar. I wasn't drinking. I was just cutting through to my other business. Knew CPR and was able to resuscitate me enough until the paramedics got there in the police car with the I call them jumper cables, but really it's a cardiac device that would jumpstart my heart. But that's a great example of a lifeline that I've been thrown. And had I not received that lifeline, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. Some people might wonder. So definitely received lifelines, and that's just a physical example since we're focusing on physical well-being and physical health for this year's this year's Get Your Goals annual challenge. And I like to tie into an idiom or expression that is related to that, but I can also relate to building and growing and supersizing our business. And I think one of the best ways that we provide a lifeline is through the goods and services and the problems that we solve for people or that our business solves for people. Coaching and mentoring and consulting and helping other people. I've been thrown lifelines in corporate America because sometimes my thoughts and beliefs and experience didn't necessarily fit in very smoothly to the corporate cultures that I found myself working in. And often a very wise woman, much wiser than me, would take me aside, or it wasn't always women, most of my mentors have actually been men, would take me aside and say, okay, Sharon, this is how people are viewing you. This is the impact they're having. You maybe don't want to come off that way. And that helped me a lot early on in my corporate career. So that was lifelines that I've received as well. And I feel, and I always have felt that in corporate America and outside of corporate America, it's my personal responsibility to give back by mentoring and coaching and helping other people based on the experiences I've had. Maybe my experiences will help them. They don't always. I mean, they're not always applicable. And so we have ways that we can give back and be a lifeline for other people. All right, curious, share your stories in the comments below about lifelines. I totally appreciate them. And I think it's just an example of how we're all connected and we have the ability to positively impact other people's lives if we just decide to. And the easiest way to do that is just to set a good example. All right, that's it. Have an awesome day. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom, physical well-being related, what it means, where it came from, and how you might use it in your business today. Have a fantastic day.